Hi everybody. Hey, we're going to talk about a CPAP machine. A CPAP machine comes in this. Everything is well packed in here. So if you would go on vacation or something like that, you can take it with you. Somebody that knows about a CPAP machine, they'll recognize this bag. And I'm going to explain it to you the best that I can. So here we go. I use this every night. I had a sleep study done and I couldn't sleep well. Plus I had bad headaches. And I went and had a sleep study done, and here I had 30 episodes an hour, which means I didn't never go into a deep sleep. So it progressed to get worse, and they prescribed this for me. I've been using this for approximately, I would say 2 years, and it's helped me tremendously. So if you have a hard time sleeping or you have headaches, just know there's help out there. All you have to do is go talk to your doctor, and they will send you to have a sleep study done. And my insurance is great insurance. They paid for everything, and I will show you how to set it up, what it looks like on, and talk with it on. So every time my husband comes in the room and I have it on, I talk to him, he can't hear me. It's all muffled. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what is in this bag. All right. So let me put this camera down a little so you can see. Okay. First, what you have here is you have a rest med. A rest med. Can you see? Okay. So in here, it'll tell you how to set it up, what you need. There is a key factor to this. You want to make sure that the equipment that you have, you're changing it every month and cleaning it. If you do not do that and you use the same equipment and you don't dispose of it, bacteria grows in there because you do use water. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you what is in this bag. So if you lay it down, you can unzipper it. Okay, so first how you see it is you see it like this. All right, let me see if I can get you a little bit of a close-up. Nope. Okay, what you see here is everything is in this bag. It's a cute little bag. So first, what you're going to do is you're going to pull this out. This is the main component. The main component to it all. You have your water that goes in here, and that helps with humidity. You can turn it up. You can turn it down by this button here. And if you don't have enough humidity in there, your mouth is going to get very, very dry. So they have things in the pharmacy. If you go to the pharmacist, he can assist you into a mouth lozenger that will go in the side of your cheek that will help keep your mouth a little moist so it doesn't go dry. But I don't use those. Usually, like when I wake up, my mouth, it has no water in it. It is so dry. It's sticky until you get the saliva in your mouth working and running. Okay. On this side here, you have a filter. A filter goes in there. I just changed it. See the filter? That is so anything that's in the air that you can't see gets collected in this filter. See the filter? So you lay it on here and you just put it back in. Okay? This is where you start it. Right here. This is where you stop it. Right there. And the back of it, this is where you plug your hose into. And like I said, this is where the basin goes in that has the water. So as you're sleeping, again, hopefully your mouth won't go dry, but it could go dry. All you got to do is turn the humidity right here up or down, and I'll show you that as soon as I plug it in. But make sure you're using distilled water. Do not use spring water. Do not use city water, well water. You can smell it. You can smell chlorine. You can smell all kinds of things. You must use distilled water because it will smell and it won't be pleasant. Okay? So, this is the water basin. This is how you open it. Like that, and you put the water in there. All right? And you get, what they do is they send you a 3-month supply. They send you, I think it's 3 filters. They send you one of these every 3 months. They send you a hose. They send you a headband. I'll show you that. And they send that headband to you every half year. So that thing, when you first get it, it's very, very good. But after that first, I would say 4 months, it starts going to crap. And then you have your face shields. You have either one that just goes on your nose or one that covers your mouth and your nose. Now, I had tried the one that has just the nose. My suggestion is not to get that. My suggestion is to get the full face mask that goes over the nose and the mouth. Only because while you're sleeping, what's going to happen if you just get that one that goes over your nose and you open your mouth, that air that's going in your nose will come out your mouth if you open your mouth. A lot of people sleep with their mouth open. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick this in, and it goes in here like so. Okay, I don't need the water in just yet. So this is what it looks like. Your water, it has a fill line here. You don't want to take it past the max, because if you do, what's going to happen is when you're sleeping and the moisture, if you have too much moisture that's coming out of here and going into the hose and into your nose or your mouth, there's going to be water that collects in the line. And you're going to hear this every time you breathe. Okay? So, yeah. So, the humidity, you have to play with that a little bit because everybody's house is different. So, like, my husband and I sleep with a ceiling fan on. So, the humidity, when that ceiling fan is on, cannot be that high. When the central air is on, the humidity cannot be that high, or you will get that water in the tube and it will gurgle and it will bother you. Okay? So, this right in here is the cord. So what you do is you can plug the cord in. Let me plug it in. Now you're going to see it light up. As soon as I can find the thing. You see it light up? Now there is a spot on the top and a spot on the bottom. Okay, the one up here on the top shows you your humidity level, and you can change it. You can go up and down. See, humidity level. Now also, there's an app to this. If you download the app, you can actually find out how you're sleeping. But your doctor that prescribed this to you will call you back into the office after a half a year. So make sure you go, because they're going to let you know how it was when you did your sleep study. A, is this helping? B, is there something you need more pressure? Now the pressure, this one will only send out, I think, 9. The humidity level is 6. Rant time is auto, and mask fit. It'll also tell you a smiley face if your mask is on correctly, or if there's air leaking, it won't be a smiley face. Okay? Now, in this part, I store this. This is your hose, and I just changed this out. So the hose will go on the back. It doesn't matter what side that you're going to put it on. It just pushes right in. Okay? See the smiley face? It's saying there's a leak. All right, let me turn it off. See the smiley face? And there's a leak. So it should turn red. Oh, that's the humidity. But anyway, we'll turn that off. Okay, so this is the mask. The mask has holes for your nose, covers your mouth, and this is your piece that comes off, so you can change this. Like I said, every month you want to change this piece right here. This is like a loose piece. Let me see if I can get this off. It should pop right off. Nope. Sometimes it's hard for me to get this off. Well, but anyway, this here, you put on here, it's a fit, and then what you do is you put it on the end that is not on there. Okay. Now, before I put this on, I want to show you what they send you every 3 months. Okay. So they send the water basin in this, and that's what it is. This is where the water basin comes. It comes in plastic. These are all sterilized. Okay. Send this. So this is the new mask system, if you can see it. So this is a medium. I did have a small, and it was starting to hurt my teeth a little bit. So I asked them if I could try a medium, because when I had the sleep study and everything done, that's when the mist of, I'm going to call it C, was all out and about, and everybody was scared of everybody and so forth. So they just looked at me and said, you're a medium. So the only thing about a medium is it only came to here, which means it pushed on my teeth, and they moved down here a little bit because I had straight teeth. So now that I tried this medium, I don't know, I think the medium might be too big, because now I'm having a restless sleep. So that is one thing that I got in there. And then you get hoses. Then you get these little mask things. So there's 2 in here because I just put the hose on. So there's a total of 3. And then you have these. This is your filters. So they gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is a 6-month supply. Okay. These are a 3-month supply. And then this headgear is a 6-month supply. Okay. So again, this looks like this. So what you do is this has magnets on them. Okay, now I'm going to look a little weird. So what you're going to do is you're going to put this on, and the magnets are going to go on here and here. Okay? A lot of people are embarrassed by this, but don't be, because a lot of Americans out there have it and people just don't know it. So what you do is you put this on like this, and then you put this on like this, and then what you do is you press this. Now I felt a gush of air come in. I don't know if you can hear me, but I felt a gush of air. And that is how you sleep, because it forces the air into your lungs, opens your lungs up. Oh, it's like a big adrenaline rush. All right, so that is what it is. Now, if you didn't hear me, so it probably gave a smiley face. A couple things that happened to me when I first got it, because when you're in a dead sleep, because you're not used to being asleep a lot, I had 3 panic attacks. And the one time that I had this on, the power went out. So when the power goes out, you know it, because you just, I don't want to say it's harder to breathe, but you don't feel that rush of air going in like normal. It is normal to feel like that, but yeah, don't be worried, don't be scared. But again, remember, distilled water. And what I would do is, because all the medical fields use distilled water, is I would stock up on distilled water. I would say a gallon lasts me 3 to 4 weeks. So when I go buy water, I go buy 5 or 6 at a time. When I get down to 3, I go 5 to 6 more. Only because apparently there was a shortage of the distilled water. So when there's a shortage of the distilled water, it's a problem. Because like I said, if you use tap water, well water, spring water, if you use water that comes out of the refrigerator, even though it has a filter, you can still smell chemicals. You can't taste the chemicals, but you can definitely smell them. So that is the CPAP machine. Don't be embarrassed about it. Like I said, I don't know if you heard me talk, but if you ever have your face down when you have this machine on and the power goes out, you're going to know it, because you're going to either wake up or have a panic attack. And that is how I have one of my panic attacks, because I was so comfortable with this. You know, like when you sleep, you know you have to breathe. And, you know, you toss and you turn. You move on your side, you move on your back, you move on your stomach. But here's the thing. If you move on your stomach and don't have your head in the right position, you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't breathe. And then you like fling your head up, because it takes you out of your sleep. So just know, I know it's hard to be aware of how you sleep when you sleep, but yeah, it's really helped me out a great deal. It also makes your lungs better. I have a narrowing of my left lung, my airway going into my lung. And the way you take care of that, per the doctor, is you go like this. And that helps inflate it. That helps inflate your lungs. So, yeah, that's a CPAP machine. And hopefully one person out there in YouTube land finds this helpful. If you have any comments about it, or if you want to know something about it, I'll be more than happy to help you. But there are different kinds of these machines. So this is the one that I got. These machines are very expensive. So like I said, hopefully you have great insurance. I think this was $1,200 or $1,800 at the time. And I know the face, these masks, this right here, this whole setup is like $200 and some. I know this, just this one at CVS is like $39 to $69. So very important. Yeah. So that's it. That is the CPAP machine. Hopefully it helps somebody. I know I looked a little weird, but who don't nowadays? But anyway, thank you. Subscribe. And I guess I'll see you again. Bye.